Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Alright, I'm gonna turn the music down. Really good song, by the way. Okay, hi, how is everyone doing? So, The House of the Rising Sun is a famous song, but this is a cover by Lauren O'Connell, and I really like it. It's nice. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well. The list is closed. Alyssa, I will make an exception for you if you want to book, because you already know how to book, but I don't want to teach anyone how to book because I've been doing that all day, and that's what the pre-booking is for. So if you want to book Alyssa, you definitely can. I'm not putting anything in the description box other than, I guess I'll put the pre-booking name so everyone has the order of which they're going in, but I'm not booking anymore, you guys. I would get accustomed to that. I know that makes some people angry, but it's just, it is what it is. I encourage you guys to pre-book because it's like securing a personal reading. You know, you can't just like get a personal reading from a reader like in an hour or like a minute later. Like, it doesn't work like that. And just because of the demand these days, I can't do it like that anymore. I used to be able to do it like that, but it's kind of a positive thing that I'm not that available, because that would mean I'm not doing my shit correctly. But if you guys want to pre-book for the next live, you can. I'm going to be going live again on Saturday night. So that is the 15th. And I'm going to have more lives this month. You know, I'm not like, this is not the end-all be-all live of the century. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I will be going live again. My birthday's coming up in literally a week. So before my birthday, not on my birthday, I'm gonna do like a really fun birthday live, and there's gonna be like a little raffle and all sorts of fun things. So, but if you guys wanna just watch, please watch. Like, we'd love to have you here. So feel free. We'd love the company. Everyone is super friendly here. If you just want to join in and watch, I'm going to start with a cute little collective reading. This is for anyone watching right now, anyone tuning in. If you guys want to pre-book for the next live, let me know in the chat and I will give you some information, because I'm not putting it in my description box as I usually do, simply because I don't want people to like start sending me money and I can't fulfill them for tonight. Although that's always great. Send me money. No. Don't do that. Don't send me money. But yeah, I just want everyone to get in the habit of pre-booking for my lives, just because it helps me stay organized and centered and grounded, and then it helps me focus on the readings that be. And like I said, it's not the end all be all. I'll be live again. I'll literally be live this Saturday. So if you want to book on the 15th, book on the 15th, girl. You have a question to ask it. But it's not going to be one of those things where we're just, you know, out here. Okay, so Najee, I got you. Alyssa, you'll be number 8. I put you in the description box. Okay, guys, so how's everyone doing? And LJ, the live for tonight is closed. You can find the prices on my Instagram, @SamanthaJames or @SamanthaJamesTarot. I put it on my personal Instagram and my tarot Instagram. You can also go to past live streams on my channel. In the description box, you'll see how to book. I'm going live on the 15th. I don't know why I'm doing so many hand movements, but I'm going live again on the 15th. So if you guys want to pre-book to secure your spot, because as you can see, it gets pretty booked up pretty quickly. I have a lot of people do that on these lives. They'll pre-book for the next live, which is going to be this Saturday night. Whether you guys are here or not, or know if you'll be available or not on Saturday, all the lives stay on my channel. I never delete them. They're forever there. You can also download them and keep it on your computer, all that great stuff. So But I hope everyone is doing well. Let me know in the chat box where you guys are watching from, what the weather is like. It's actually really fucking nice. Like this whole week, no complaints. Usually I have complaints about Texas, but it's been fucking nice. So thank you, Texas. I really hope we continue this good weather for my birthday. I really like sunny but cold. Cause like I want to be in the sunshine, but I'm trying to wear sweatpants. Like I'm not trying to be out here in booty shorts. As much as I look pretty cute in booty shorts, I'm really, like, if you guys know me personally, I'm a sweatpants, crop top, flip flop person. It wasn't always like this, I promise. When I was young and wild, I used to dress up and wear stockings and heels, and like I was like one of those dolls kill type girls. I don't have the time for that anymore. I don't even put makeup on. I don't even do my hair. I just put it in a bun. This is me now. Okay, but all right, so where are we all coming from? Thank you, Blair, I appreciate it. Rhode Island, okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little sort of collective reading. I really fucking love this deck. I couldn't shut up about it in the last, I love Florence and the Machine, but sometimes in the background of things, I'm like, you need to calm down, girl. Alyssa, I got you. Okay, so I love this deck. I'm gonna do a little collective reading for everyone tuning in, everyone watching. It doesn't matter if you have a reading or not. This is just for everybody. The live for tonight is closed. I only have 8 people booked for tonight. I'm actually getting my tooth taken out tomorrow, and I'm having a lot of tooth pain. It's a weird thing to say out loud because it's like, what the fuck? But like, if you guys have ever had like a wisdom tooth that needed to come out, it's the worst feeling in the world. I'm like on 5 different like painkillers right now. Not like painkillers, but like I'm on like 2 Tylenols and 3 Advils. That's like what's fueling this live. So I don't want to overbook and like end up hurting myself, because I have a really cool reading for you guys planned for tomorrow for the channel, and I do want to go live again on Saturday, and you know, we're getting the tooth pulled tomorrow. So I only have 8 people booked for tonight. The live is closed for tonight, but because I get booked up pretty quickly, if you want to secure your spot for Saturday night's live, I honestly would recommend that to book. All that information is in my past live streams. You can just go to my channel. It's in under past live streams in the description box, or you can go onto my Instagram at Samantha James or at Samantha James Tarot. I have it in my stories right now, how to book, all that great stuff. Or you could just be like, how do I book? And someone in the chat they'll tell you either like my payment information or the prices or whatever it is. But I would honestly recommend that, especially if you have a question already on deck and you're like, I need to fucking ask this question, so you would secure your spot. Okay, and yes, Ashley, I DM'd you. You are in the description box of this live. You're number 3. But this live is closed for anyone joining or anyone who just missed what I said. So I'm we're gonna do a little collective reading. I really love this freaking deck, and we're just gonna see what the energy is like. I posted it on my Instagram. Oh my god, Najee, I did not need to skip you. You are good, girl. Shanice, the pain is not it, but we have peace in the future. Pain is not it. Especially because it's like directly affecting my work. It's like, okay, spirit, couldn't we like, I wouldn't mind having a little back pain or a little stomach pain. I mean, be careful what you wish for, but like come on, like not my mouth, like I have to use that. But it's all good. We have rest. Okay, so some peace and some rest in the future. Okay, Karen, I got you for Saturday. You'll be number 1 on the list and in my heart. We have caution. Guys, I have not been keeping up with the group chat. All I saw recently, though, was Hawaii, and I'm super down. I don't know what we're talking about, but I've been wanting to go to fucking Hawaii, like, so badly. And I would take Jackson. I don't know if that would annoy you guys, but he's a certified battle. So I can take him anywhere with me. Okay. We have faith. All right, maybe I should stop pulling and talk about these cards we have. Okay, so peace, rest, caution, illumination, faith. All right, I'm gonna split these up. So what's coming in your future? I really feel like a lot of you guys are okay. All right, I'm hearing a bunch of different things. So there's going to be a period of peace right before we get into chaotic Gemini season and a period of rest, and I think it's necessary. The moon is about to transition into Cancer, I think tomorrow, and yeah, probably tomorrow. I think we're in Gemini right now. And then the sun will be in Taurus. This is going to be a perfect combination for you guys to get that much needed peace and rest. Maybe go into a rest and retreat mode. Maybe take a social media break, a phone break, whatever it is. When I get this little imagery of her eyes being closed, I really like that because it's not just about like resting for the sake of like going somewhere else. It's more about like closing your eyes, maybe even just like meditating, maybe doing some deep breathing work, maybe just taking a fucking nap. I'm not a big nap person, and that's one of my goals. Like as of recently, like I've been reading so many different books lately on sleep, and I've always known the importance of sleep and what it does for your brain and yada yada yada, but I have such bad anxiety when I take naps in the middle of the day because I'm so fucking important and so needed, which is like not the truth. And I'm trying to get rid of that anxiety so that I can rest and sleep and take naps. But there's something about me, and it stems from like when I was a kid. I'm just really bad with the nap game. So maybe this is a card, you know, I'm going to take this card literally. Maybe for some of you, it just means that you guys have been working too hard, doing the most. And you know what? Just because you rest doesn't mean that you're not still on this upward inclination towards your goals, towards success, towards abundance. Like you can take a rest. Fucking some of the most genius people I have ever known took naps. Actually, one of my first bosses in real estate, he would literally kick us out of the office at like 2 p.m. to 2:30. He would take a nap on his couch. And he was a fucking genius. So it is a necessary kind of thing. We also have peace. So maybe some of you guys are living in some sort of chaos right now. Some of you guys are moms. Some of you guys are just working all the time, or you know, always there for your friends, just always doing the most. Like I said, that's why I wanted to split up the energy. And I think that some much needed peace is going to come for you, and it's going to be a necessary replenishment before we get into hectic Gemini season. Okay, so now moving over to caution and illumination. Some of you guys might have seen my recent reading, which definitely was a surprise to me in how it called people out a little bit. Not you guys, but called your person out. So some of you guys might get another sign from Spirit about something coming to the surface. We're getting that moon energy again. So this could happen during the moon being in Cancer. It's not like a special particular moon. It's not a full moon or anything, but it is a moon, and it is, you know, the moon card is all about illumination, and it rules Cancer. So I just feel like there's something that is coming to the surface. This could be energetically as well. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the planet. Something about Jupiter and Kacee. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things coming to the surface. But it's asking you to proceed with caution. This could be in a platonic relationship or a romantic relationship, or someone that maybe you're having some sort of like intuitive hint about. And it's basically saying like, listen, you know what's up with them. Just proceed with caution. There's something that is going to be brought to the surface. No need to do the extra work. Just allow spirit or nature to, you know, to show you what's going on. And then we have faith, which I really like because, you know, that's why we're all kind of here. We all have this common faith. We all kind of, you know, have this faith in the divine. We all believe that there is a divine, there is source, there's spirit, and ultimately it's our faith that has brought us here to this live. It's our faith that has brought us here to this community, to tarot. And I think sometimes this faith can be shaken. I think that what's important about this faith card is that you don't need to do the most in order for things. Yeah, we have surrender and isolation, like speaking of. You don't need to do the most. Like, allow yourself to just go with the flow, rest, retreat, find that inner peace. Things around you will be illuminated. Keep the faith, surrender to the outcome. If you have to isolate yourself, but isolate yourself in a healthy way where there is peace and rest. Don't isolate yourself in a Four of Swords, devil energy, hangman kind of way. Isolate yourself in a hermit type of way, where it's spiritual and where you are doing your mind and your body and your soul some goodness. We have consciousness. So, Blair, you just asked a really good question. How do you receive your signs from spirit? I've talked about lessening noise, taking social media breaks, getting off your phone, quieting your mind, doing some deep breathing so that you can really discern messages. For me, a lot of the ways that my spirit guides communicate is through numerology. And I see a lot of different things on addresses, license plates, receipts, all sorts. Even my fucking credit card that came in the mail today is 444, which I'm loving. And I'm like, spend it. No, I'm just kidding. The angels are with me, all this spending. But for everyone it is different, but the main thing is just opening up your eyes, literally opening up your third eye, becoming conscious, becoming aware. Today I had, there's a few of my spirit guides that like to communicate through animals, squirrels, birds, owls, all that stuff, and there's this fucking bird and it came up to my balcony and it started doing twiddly type song, and although that's very sweet, it went on for hours. I went out on the balcony, I was like, enough. I was like, I'm done, okay, I get it, I got it. So whatever the opposite of Snow White is, that's me. I'm telling these animals to shut the fuck up. But no, I seriously feel like for everyone it's different. How your spirit guides communicate, how spirit communicates. It could be as simple as pulling a tarot spread for yourself. Trying to hear messages while you're pulling, or intuitive hints, what are you feeling as you pull these cards? Trying to pull some oracle cards for yourself. It's always different, and it's going to resonate with you however it does, but it's about being conscious, and maybe even about isolating yourself in order to really regain that consciousness. And then I think surrender is a big part here as well, because some of you guys, where I'm getting this caution sign, some of you guys don't trust yourself enough, or you have gut feelings, but you don't necessarily go with the flow the way that you should, and it's because you don't trust yourself. And Spirit is saying surrender to this mistrust you have in yourself and wanting to know all the answers, or wanting to have more rationale, more logic. You have a very deep intuition. Everyone listening here has a very deep intuition, and that should unshake your faith. That should be enough for things to be illuminated. That should be enough for you to be more conscious. So just allow yourself to really form peace within yourself. We all started with peace and we ended with intuition, because it's all about being at peace with just the now, the here, the who you are, at whatever version you are, whether you feel anxious right now, whether you feel sad, whether you feel happy, just being at peace with your state of being at the very now, knowing that everything is perfect just the way it is, that you're perfect, that this is God's creation, and that, as long as you trust and have faith in that, everything will just work itself out. It's where we start to play all these mental games and have a lot of fucking questions and this and that. That's what ramps up our anxiety. That's what makes us not trust ourselves. That's where we fall into more of an ego state of mind rather than a heart state of mind. So, whenever you feel yourself being unaligned or off-centered, go back to your heart space and meditate or rest or just take a moment. For me personally, it's been very helpful for me to get off of social media, and that's why I keep mentioning that as a tip, because it's very noisy. Yes, I have crafted my social media so that it's my friends and my family and stuff like that, but then there's the explore page, right? And then there's ads, and then there's this, and then all of a sudden I'm 20 places deep into some fucking hole, and I'm just not happy. So I always try to just get rid of that completely, that element, and then it's amazing what happens. So yeah, that's my collective reading for you guys. All right, so I'm gonna get into the readings for tonight. Karen, I got you. You are number 1 for Saturday. If you guys want to book for Saturday night's live, you can. Ooh, that sounds really cool, Saturday Night Live. I sound like a professional SNL type person. You guys can. Okay, so we're gonna start with Stephanie, who is on PayPal. Let me pull up your question, Stephanie. And if you pre-booked for tonight's live and you're unsure about what place you are in line, you are in the description box below. Okay. Okay, so Stephanie, you just want a general message. Okay. Thank you so much, Kara. That means a lot. That's really sweet. Okay, I got some good stuff coming for you guys as well. I'm doing a who are you gonna marry video, but it's gonna be really big. I'm gonna put a lot of fucking effort into it because I don't like to throw that question out very loosely like some people do on tarot, which I don't think they're throwing it out loosely. I just think that they cover that topic like quite often, and I don't. And I want to make it a really extensive, super detailed video with charms and timeline and just like all the fucking the goods, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of us here only want to do that shit once. So I'm really trying to look into the energy, and I'm excited for that to come to the channel. Okay. So Stephanie, you just want some general messages from Spirit. Let's get into it. I'm using a really cool deck. This artist is actually from Austin, Texas. So to start, we have the morning. Wow, I really put this playlist on thinking it would be a vibe, and like I'm getting it. I'm like, we need to calm down. Okay, so we have the morning. That's not an actual tarot card. It's exclusive to this deck, but we're gonna use it. We have the Queen of Swords. Oh my god, we have the moon. Guys, I'm focusing a lot of my attention on creating a tarot deck with an artist, and it is like the amount of thought that I'm putting into this deck is just really, there's a lot. Like there's so many things that I've had to put into consideration. I have been doing so much research on tarot and like where tarot came from, and just trying to like get as like much knowledge as I can about tarot, like as if I don't already have enough knowledge about it, just because it has to be perfect. Like I don't know how to explain it. I was listening to this interview on Gaia, which is like one of my favorite networks, and it's on the show Open Minds, which is one of my favorite shows on Gaia because she's based in Sedona. She's an amazing interviewer, and she's interviewing a tarot reader, and he is more older generation tarot. I feel like we're newer generation tarot. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like, you know, there are older psychics out there who are like passing the torch and stuff. And he was talking about why they created the original tarot deck the way they did with the imagery. Like the Three of Swords, for example, is that heart, and there's 3 fucking swords in it, and it's like very gory. And he was talking about how when that came out, everyone was illiterate. They couldn't read. So there's no phrases, there's no captions. It was like Roman numerals, and then it was this imagery, and it was supposed to be scary. And the reason that they made it scary was not only to give you like the picture, the hint, but it was actually to turn people off. So the death card, the devil, those cards were actually created to turn people off and to get them to think that tarot was wicked and was for witches and was not good. But it stayed, like, you know, it is the traditional tarot deck. And he's like, it's interesting though, because everyone gets afraid of death or the devil, but there's actually tarot is just about life. It's just life. It's just like things that happen, and it's not that serious. It doesn't have to be like the Three of Swords and there's 3 swords in the fucking heart. And so he was talking about like the design of tarot, and I'm like, damn, I was like, I can't do that. Like I'll never have a 3 of Swords card where it's like that, and I'll never have a Devil card where it's like the literal picture of Satan. Like I can't do that, like personally, as someone who's gonna create a tarot deck. So I've had to think about a lot of different things, and then I'm trying to incorporate, like I want to put the planets in, I want to put the numbers, I want to put the astrological signs. Like there's more detail to it that I want to put it. So it's fucking interesting. I'm gonna shut the fuck up though. Okay. Sorry, Stephanie. Back to you. General messages. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, Najee, and the artist is so in connection to like who I am and what I want it to be. It's gonna be watercolor. It's all watercolor and ink, which I haven't seen yet, and I'm just excited for it. Okay, but it's gonna take a while. I'm talking about it. Hopefully this is a way of manifesting it, but this is gonna be like a 6-month project, maybe more type thing. General messages from Spirit. Okay, girl. We have the Hierophant. And let's get one more. Okay. Okay, the Lovers in reverse. Why? All right. So, Stephanie, there's a lot of beautiful pinks and reds here. I'm assuming that you have like a pinkish red aura. We have the Morning, which is not a tarot card, but it's clarifying. The 10 of Pentacles is clarifying the morning. We have the Queen of Swords. You might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have that in your chart. We have the Moon. Okay, so general messages, however, the messages are more about your love life. So there was something with somebody that did not make, like you guys left things off in a place where it doesn't necessarily make sense. I feel like, okay, so I mean, that's for sure. You definitely have abundance coming for you. So let's talk about that first. You're in a really nice position right now where there is a lot of opportunity. Like the sun is rising. And I feel like this is coming at a time. This is coming at a time where Jackson! Where maybe you were not feeling like this for a while. Like you were not feeling very abundant. You weren't feeling abundant in finances and in love and sort of your opportunities. There is some sort of need to protect your energy from someone, and I think you already know that. I don't think it's necessarily that you're an air sign, which is why you're being represented by the Queen of Swords. It's more so that you are being represented by the Queen of Swords because there's someone that you had to cut off. Maybe you even ghosted them. Maybe they ghosted you. I feel like they're the ones that want to communicate with you. I feel like you're the one who ghosted them. And I feel like the reason you did is because there's something here that was not brought to the surface, or there's something that this person was hiding, or there was something that just wasn't making sense, I feel like. Yeah, we have Caution. What's going on here? Because we have Love in reverse. We have Ghost and we have Caution. So I kind of feel like someone was being very sneaky towards you, and you called them out on their bullshit, and you kind of, instead of like being confrontational about it, you almost kind of like surrendered to it and like retreated away from it. Like you didn't want to have your energy go in that direction. I feel like you're doing a really good job of going with the flow, and something that Spirit really wants to commend you on is just that you really are going with the flow, and by doing that, the sun does rise in the morning. Like, yes, maybe the night was very confusing, but then you just rested, you went with the flow, and the morning came up and the sun was there, and you're abundant and you have a really bright future, and there's a lot here for you. And listen, like you've been through enough. And your guides are also here to tell you that they're here to protect you. Like, your guides really want you to know that you are protected. You don't have to worry about anyone and their bullshit. With the Hierophant, I feel like this doesn't represent this person. I don't think that they would be represented as a Hierophant. I think they're more this Prince of Swords. But to me, it represents that you are on a journey of self-commitment and you took the high road. You took a path where you kind of stood in your power and you asserted your boundaries and you're like, I deserve more and I deserve better. And maybe this person wasn't giving you what you needed, or maybe the connection just didn't go where you thought it would go. And you just, instead of entertaining it, maybe in the past, maybe like when you were younger, you would have entertained it and you decided not to. And I feel like not entertaining it is something that is like very healthy for you, and something that is actually like welcoming in more abundance into your life. Because the thing about being in this abundance energy, it's not being in a lack mentality. And if you were to entertain this person with the Lovers and the Five Swords, you would have like, you know, gone down this fucking road and been in a lack mentality where you like feel like you have to surrender your power. You feel like you have to like deal with their energy and deal with this. And it's like affirming to the universe that you feel like you don't deserve the best and the best only. And by not doing that, you literally affirm to the universe, like, I deserve better, fuck you. And the universe is like 10 of Pentacles, like, yes, like, they really want to give it all to you because that's what you deserve. And I'm just like loving this vibe. We have Star, yes, and Rainbow, okay. I mean, duh, I mean, we have a fucking rainbow of colors here. So, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. Yes, the morning. You're surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits you. Oh my god, I cannot make this shit up. Abundance, 10 of Pentacles, hello, like, you're surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits you beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. The moon, yes, in the morning, the sun will rise. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Ah, love it. And we have the Star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Yes, that's where we have flow. So if you're not going with the flow, please go with the flow. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly shining star. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, Stephanie, what a beautiful reading. Your guides really love you and you're super protected, and you have some money waiting for you, girl, so get it. Very proud of you. Thank you so much for booking for the live. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Najee. Najee, I'm going to have to limit you, girl. If you want to ask a third question, I would just book for Saturday, because I got to save my, like, I can already feel like my mouth burning. Okay, so the next person is Najee. Let me pull up your questions. Okay, so we're gonna do a mediumship and a regular. Mediumship, you want to know about your closest ancestor and what were they like in their life. You're really curious because you can only feel your grandmother, wondering who else is there. Ooh, I love, okay. All right, I'm kind of thinking like I should get another oracle deck for this, because this is a very special reading. What deck should I get? What deck should I get? Usually my guides tell me, they like, okay, got it. Two different decks, actually. All right, let's do this. So, mediumship for Najee. Ooh, this card wanted to come out. We have the Four of Pentacles. So, you want to know about your closest ancestor You know that you feel your grandmother, but you want to know what your other ancestor might be like in their life. Whoa, yes. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Princess of Torches. We have Death. We have the Princess of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. Huh. Interesting. Shanice, it's the Slumber Tarot. It's on Amazon. Highly recommend. This artist is from Austin, Texas, which is just, love it. Okay. There's a lot of energy here. Okay, so your closest ancestor. Who were they? Who are they? I mean, I definitely feel like, yeah. I honestly, yeah, I mean, you feel your grandma, but it's this ancestor, this guide, was a guide of your grandmother. And they were guiding your grandmother for a long time, which makes sense because they are an ancestor, so they would have looked over her lineage before yours. And essentially, they have passed the torch to you, or your grandma has passed the torch for them to look over you as well. But it's, you're right, it's a group effort. It's not just your grandmother, and it's not just this this ancestor, which I don't even, you know, every time I say ancestor, it seems like they want to just be called a guide, a spirit guide of yours. They think ancestor is too formal, which is really funny. So, okay, all right. This ancestor in particular does not take shit. They do not want your excuses, Najee. They do not want to hear it. They know you better than you know yourself. And this one is a little hard, and I feel like you have gotten this energy maybe from me in past readings. Maybe you have felt this energy yourself, but this is going to be the ancestor that tells it to you straight. They're like, no, cut the crap, cut the bull, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. They don't want to hear it. They know that you're an eternal being, filled with light, filled with love, filled with abundance. They're actually also in direct correlation to the feisty energy within you. So if there's an energy within you where you are kind of sassy, or you clap back, or this is the energy that you have to pull from you. I feel like eternally you are the Queen of Cups. You are really made of a lot of love and a lot of light, and you have this purity about you, which is the Star card. And you're very zen. I mean, at least from my experience, but we all know, right, Shanice? Najee can get sassy when she wants to, and I feel like it's in direct correlation to this specific guide. This guide must have been a warrior at some point in time, is sort of the energy I'm getting. And now this guide has transferred to be a warrior in the cosmic realm, so they don't have a body. I'm guessing I'm seeing 8, so maybe they're in the 8th dimension. They're a light being. They don't need to have a body. But they do look over you, and they know that in the physical, in the 3-dimensional, you need support. So they also are very responsible for a lot of your abundance, like throwing money at you, throwing opportunities at you when it comes to money. And I think the money portion has also a lot to do with your grandmother. Your grandmother's probably telling this guy, send her some money, send it her way, because she's a human and they need money. And I don't know, it's a very interesting kind of dynamic here, which is funny, because, like, you know, it's not something that they have to think about anymore, but it's something that these are the systems that we put in place as humans, which is so ridiculous. Anyway, you do have a whole ass council behind you. I'm getting more than one figure, and it's not just this guide, and it's not just your grandma. There's another feminine energy as well. You have like a council of feminine energies primarily. I don't see a lot of masculine energy whatsoever. But they're all, you might as well say that they're all badass too. Like, they don't have to be men to be fucking out here killing it. They are warriors in their own sort of way, but they could also be directly correlated to the fact that they sort of push you to be on your right path. They push you to take chances, they push you to put yourself out there, and they're telling you to trust your path because they are the ones who pushed you onto this path. So if you have any mistrust in it, know that they're responsible for it, and they wouldn't push you in the wrong direction. And they're very happy that you found yourself a soul family, which I think is really beautiful that you got this card. Call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. So the reason that they wanted to push you towards a soul family in the 3-dimensional is because they are 8-dimensional beings, they are light beings, they're light workers, and there's only so much they can do. Like, they can try and push you and guide you and try and send some opportunities your way, but ultimately they can't be in the physical to comfort you the way that they would like to, and or smack you the way that they would like to, which is so funny. They want you to rely on your soul family, your friends, that are here on earth with you, because that's the purpose of them. It is to fill in the blanks in which your grandmother, your ancestors cannot. They kind of want you to rely on your soul family because the soul family is going to be more cushiony than they are, which is actually really funny. We're going to be the ones that are like loving you, like, yes, you're the star. Yes, Najee, go Najee. Because your ancestors are very to business. They're very serious. They're very serious about you transforming and healing on a cellular level. They feel like you're the key to their lineage, their ancestry, to break the chains and do the healing and do the inner work that maybe your grandmother didn't get to do in her lifespan, maybe your mother, whatever the history is. I'm just guessing. I'm not getting like actual information about it, but they want you to kind of change the way things have been in their ancestry, and they're dependent on you to do that. So for them, they're more of a get to work kind of spirit guide type thing, whereas they push you into this path where you can find your soul family, because that's where all the cushiony, lovey-dovey type thing is going to come from. It's not that they're trying to bully you. In fact, they really protect you ultimately. It's just that they're very passionate about guiding you because you're an extension of them, quite literally. We have the death card here, look at, we have death again, and we have transformation. So they really want you to transform maybe the things that they couldn't or that they failed to do in their own sort of lifespan as a human. I learned earlier today that hue represents, come on Sam, I just learned it. Hue represents like path, and then man represents, I totally just fucking lost it. Anyway, it was basically to say that our bodies are just shells, and that our souls will fly above, and even in the word human, in the actual definition of it can be broken up, and it's about transformation. So basically they're saying that time is very limited as far as like the work that you can do, and they kind of want you to get to work. Like, they quite literally are like, get to work, like, we need you to help us out here. Help like the family lineage, help the ancestry. But they're very passionate about you because, you know, a spirit guide is a spirit guide, and you are an extension of them, and they're guiding you because they want you to be, and ultimately, the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Okay. We have consciousness. We have peace. Yeah, you know, all bullshit aside, they ultimately are just wanting you to reach at your peak consciousness and be aware of them and be able to call on the resources that they've given to you, whether it's them, whether it's your soul family, and whether it's just within yourself, and knowing that you have the confidence and you have all the tools available to you to expand your vision and do the things that you want to do. And we have peace, and it's also to say with the Queen of Pentacles and the Star that you're not going to live like a life of chaos. Like, let them do all the five-dimensional chaotic warrior type work that they have to do for you, but it's ultimately to say that you might live a life of peace, and your kids will live a life of peace, and that's the kind of work that you're here to do. It's not like they just want to put you in the flame, put you in the fire just for fucking shits and giggles. It's that they actually want you to do this deep cellular healing so that there can be peace for all, peace for your whole ancestry. They don't explain anything. They don't think they're being mean to you. I mean, I don't think they're being mean to you either. I just think that it's that they love you so much and they see so much potential in you that they kind of just want you, like, you're talking to guys, Najee, that were out here, like, giving birth to kids that, you know, without hospitals or without medication. Like, they're, yeah, we're going Queen of Torches, like, they are badass motherfuckers. Like, they're not hard or mean. They're just victors. They're victorious. They're just warriors. They're just badass. They just have like a tougher skin. Look at this, Ace of Swords. That's just who they are. They're not like you, Queen of Cups, Star, pure, like, sensitive Queen of Pentacles. They love that about you. You were created that way on purpose, maybe to fill in the blanks in which they couldn't fill in, but they're not mean to you necessarily. They just, this is just who they are. This is their demeanor. They're just tough. They're just badass. And they had to be that way. They had to be the original OGs, the Emperor. They had to be in that kind of energy because, you know, no one else was going to save them. They didn't have a man that was going to save them. They didn't have, you know, a system in place that was going to save them. They grew up and were human and incarnated in a completely different time than you. So you're allowed to be sensitive. And like I said, you're going to fill in the blanks in which they couldn't. You're going to do sort of the healing and pass on these sort of traits to your daughter and to your kids and your daughter's daughter the way that they couldn't. So not only do you have the badass element to you that they're giving you, but you also have the sensitive side. And those things together are the yin and the yang. Those are the parity. That's the kind of world that they want your ancestry to live in. They don't want you to only be like them because that didn't get them that far. And now they're guiding you, and yes, they're tough and that's their demeanor, but you know, it's not like to take offense to. It's just for you to understand that that's just who they are. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're changing, but they're happy. Like, don't get their demeanor wrong in that they're unhappy with how you are. They love that you're this way. You were created this way on purpose. You were born at your exact time and date and place like that on purpose. Your birth chart, your name, your identity, your ethnicity, all of it was on purpose. So that you could be this beautiful being that you are, Najee. And they're tough like this on you because they want you to have that thick skin as well. They want you to be all parts, not just one part, but all parts of them, because you have this council behind you, and they're all so different, and they have a lot of different emerging personalities, but ultimately you're going to be the pillar for your daughter and your daughter's daughter, and you're going to create a different kind of world and ancestry for them than what they created. You're doing a lot of ancestry healing, and I know that's a big plight to have on your back, but take it as a compliment that they believe that you can do it amongst other people. Whew. Okay, shit. I was just fucking channeling hard there. I'm going to move my table back because I got to plug my laptop in. Okay, I'm gonna move the lighting. All right, so let's move on to your next question. Let me plug in my laptop. Cool. Okay. They look girl. They love you. They look at this magic circle. Like, they're out here protecting you. They really are. Like, in ways that maybe you don't see. Like, it could be as simple, like, okay, for example, I'll do a personal example. I didn't realize how protected I was until my 3rd car crash. Because every car accident I've been in, luckily they were the last, and that was years ago, was really bad, like really, really deadly. And I literally didn't know, like at the time when I was in these car accidents, I wasn't very connected to like my guides or anything like that. But when I looked back at like my last car crash, which was like 3 or 4 years ago, literally the car was totaled, the airbag was deployed, and not a scratch, not even an injury. And when I had the EMTs come to me and all these different things, and I read the report, like I honestly should have been wrecked. I should have been wrecked with the car, and I wasn't. So there's so many ways in which your spirit guides protect you that we just don't even know, or we take for granted, or just not aware. It could be that like a bus could have hit us and something happened. There's been times where like I fucking missed the wrong exit on a freeway, or I was like spun around, and it could have been for a reason, for all we know. You know what I'm saying? So you are protected divinely because you are meant to be. So your next question is, what makes you unforgettable and addictive? Ooh, I love this. There's this reader that I really, really like. Oh my god, what is her name? I feel like I have to give her credit because she's so badass. It's like Lunar. Who do I follow? Subscriptions. Her name is like Lunar Light Tarot. Really, really like her. She just did a reading like that, like why are others addicted to you? Woo, love it. Like I love that question. I might do that as a reading, but I don't want to do it like she just did. I want to be like copying her and stuff. Okay, so to start, we have the Princess of Cups. What makes you unforgettable and addictive? Ooh, Queen of Wands. I mean, cause you're just like sexy as hell. Lunar Light Tarot is her name. We have the King of Pentacles. Who's Lunar Dream? I want to look that up too. Someday I just want to make a list of readers that I really like that honestly don't get enough credit. There's so many really incredible readers out there that like I know that they don't care, they're not looking at it, and they're not measuring themselves, but like I'll see that they don't have that many subscribers, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like they're just amazing and deserve all the credit, and then I'll see people like that have a shit ton of subscribers, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like why is it so, the distribution so unequal? It's never like off by thousands, it's off by like a lot, and the gap is huge, and I'm just like, I don't understand the analytics of YouTube whatsoever. But someday, I'm actually gonna do it soon, I'm just gonna make a list of like readers that I personally watch and love and enjoy that I don't think get enough fucking credit. But she's one of them. I think she's amazing. Okay. So why are you so freaking addictive? Cause you're badass, duh. Well, to start, you're really beautiful. Like you have a beautiful heart. You're very sensitive. People really pick up on that aura. They really can see your heart for what it is. You have a very gentle energy and presence. What's going on here? Are we really already at 20%? Okay. People really see you as someone who's very sensitive and very sweet and very magnetic in that sensitivity. Like you just have a very lovely presence. I've actually been watching, I don't know why I'm so ADD. Oh, Gemini Moon, that's why. I've been watching this reality show. I'm not a reality show person. If you guys know me personally, I don't really watch TV, and when I do, I watch a bunch of fucking like Gaia, like a bunch of, I just want information. I'm like, give me the facts. Sometimes I'll just watch things about tarot to like improve my craft. But for the sake of like resting my brain, I put on this show called The Circle, like on Netflix, and it's so interesting to me. Like I know it's awful to like be interested in it, but like, oh my god, the way that society is and stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Where was I going with this? Oh, okay. So it's just like some people pretend to be catfishes, some people are themselves, and it's just the kind of the juxtaposition of authenticity versus being super fucking fake, and like what makes it in the world, who is like gonna win, who's successful. It's really interesting shows to me. And with you, Najee, it's like people know that you're authentic and it's not fake. For some reason in this show, being authentic is fake to everyone, which is like really ridiculous to me. And like the first person to leave was like the most loving. They could have been like someone in this community. They're just like a light worker. They're so fucking sweet, and they were the first person to fucking get kicked off the show, and everyone thought they were fake, which I hated. I was like, ugh. Anyway, my point in bringing that up is that everyone knows that you're authentic, Najee. Like, no one sees your sweetness, and that's why it's the Princess of Cups and not the Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups would have been too overwhelming, too in your face, like, oh, look at me, I'm super sweet and super lovely, hi, 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 hi. But it's a Princess of Cups because it's understated. It's chill, it's zen, it's a vibe. You're sweet, but you're not too sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not fake. You're very gentle, you're very genuine, and people pick up on that. They really, really love that. Okay, let's talk about your looks. You're bomb as very kind heart, but you're also like bomb. And that's a really deadly combination to people. That is definitely one of the reasons why people are very attracted and very addicted to you, and why you're so unforgettable is because you're not like attractive in a fake way, let alone attractive in a real way, but have a fake, I'm super nice personality. Like, I hate when people are like, I'm nice, look at me, I'm nice. And it's like, okay, bye. You don't even have to have that kind of attention. And that's something I really noticed about you when I first met you. And now I'm just kind of talking from personal experience, but it definitely relates to the cards, is that you're like on the group chat and like you're in the live chat and you're saying nice things, but you're not like replying to everyone. You're not like every other sentence like, look at me, I'm so nice, I'm so nice. You just are. You just say things when you mean it and when you want to, and like it's understated. We got that high priestess clarifying. There's a mysterious vibe to it as well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I definitely have a list. Like, there's a very mysterious vibe to it as well, and I personally love it. Like, really, I think you're so awesome and so genuine. And I think people also, that's like another reason why you're very unforgettable, is because not only are you super sexy and beautiful, lots of men are trying to get out that cat, but you also have like a fierceness to you. Like, you're very strong. You could also be physically strong to people. Like, they might think that you go to the gym, you might lift, you're very toned. I personally think you're very toned, but this is like, you know, also people's impression of you. And then we have that King of Pentacles vibe. Like, this is a really great combination in my opinion. And the King of Pentacles vibe, beneath all that, is that you're very stable and people see you as someone who's very abundant, very prosperous. Like, you have your finances in order. Whether you feel this way or not, this is your outward impression. And you're very like zen. Like, you're a very hard worker and you take pride in your routine and your stability. When I found out that you were like not only working but going to school at the same time, but like joining the live, but being like a great person, but being beautiful, I was like, okay, stop, bitch. I was like, what the fuck? You can't do it all, but you can apparently. And that's what makes you Najee, and that's what makes you so addictive and beautiful and unforgettable as well. And I think it's also, there's this element of you being unforgettable because people can't figure out where the fuck you get all this magic from. Like, how are you so abundant? How are you so fucking sexy? Like, do you work out, or are you just naturally like beautiful? Do you work really hard for your money, or are you just naturally abundant? Are you like a nice person, or like you're just a nice person? And it's like you have this element of mystery where you don't lay all your cards out on the table. Like, you don't give it all away. You don't tell everyone all your secrets. You're not like out here like, I do this and that. Like, you just are. You just be. And people really enjoy that. And it makes you very addictive to like, people want to keep tabs on you and they want to know more, and they just think that you're just really like, just Yes, exactly. Shanice, just pure badassery is the word. Like, quite literally. So that's one of the things I think that gets people going for sure. Yeah, we have star. Like, you're a star to people. We have balance. Okay, so star, believe in yourself. You're a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover your shining star all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. And balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Yeah, with the King of Cups here, Seven of Torches in reverse, it also, to me, kind of represents, why is this blurry? It's like fuzzy. This is so weird. Is this fuzzy on your end? That's so weird. I wouldn't even know how to fix it. That's what's like really ridiculous. Wow, there's always a weird challenge every time. I don't even know what I would do to like, what does this button do? Nope. Okay. Sorry, guys. No fuzzies. Oh, it's fuzzy on my end. That's weird. Anyway, so I just feel like on top of everything, people know that you have not had things handed to you, and that's what makes you even more attractive, is like you have this depth of understanding, of love, of being, of who you are, and it just makes you even more attractive. Like, what's not to be attracted to? What the fuck? You just got all the best cards that there are. And yeah, and you have that internal strength, you have that internal intuition because of like your past circumstances and the things that you've been through, and you bring that wisdom to the table. Okay, all right, Eugene, I love you so much. I'm really glad you asked that question, straight face or not straight face. I thought it was gorgeous. So thank you so much for joining the reading. As always, I love you and appreciate you, and I really hope that resonated. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Alyssa. Alyssa number 1. Alyssa number 2, you're 8. Okay, so Alyssa. So you got an 18 plus deck pool, and you want to know, does your crush love you? Do not, I love when you guys ask a question and you're like, I'm a creep or I'm a weirdo. Like, do not with that. Like, hello, I'm in the business of tarot because I'm the real creep here trying to get all the fucking secrets and shit. Like, come on. Okay. So, does your crush love you? I think I'm a creep, or do they know I exist? Okay, let's see. Well, yes, they know you fucking exist. We have the Sun to start. We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, we have Judgment. Yes, they fucking know you exist for sure. And they really like them titties. They're definitely looking at your boobs. Or they want a better look at them. We have Strength. Hey, we got that 10 of Pentacles. Clarifying the Sun. Oh my gosh, come on. We have the Three of Wands. They don't know if you notice them. This is so funny. You guys are like feeling the same way about each other. This person knows you. What are you talking about, girl? You're so funny. Okay, like, yes, they have a fucking crush on you, bitch. Like, I cannot believe you are like, do they think I'm a creep? They think you think they're a creep, and they're creeping up on you with the Emperor card. Like, their energy is heavy. They're like stalking you. Like, I wouldn't doubt if they were on your social media right the fuck now. They want to know more about you. They want to know what you look like undressed. They want to fuck you. They like I'm fucking like losing it. Yes, they notice you, they really like you, they have a fucking crush on you. We have the Sun card to start, we have the Ten of Pentacles to clarify. This person wants to know more about you, they want to get to know you, they want to date you, they want to see what you're like, they want to talk about your family, where'd you come from, they want to like get all up in there, like literally and in your head. And this person really has their eyes set on you, like they're thinking about you quite a bit, and probably a little more than makes them comfortable. Like they're trying to keep it cool. They're trying to keep a cool face. Like and maybe that's why you don't fucking know how they feel about you at all, because they are trying to play it cool. But to me, the Emperor always looks constipated. Like I'm just gonna say it. Like he always looks like he's trying to keep it a little too cool. Like he's just sitting there a little too focused. And I always just think he looks constipated as fuck. And like, you know, and it's funny because it's like they really are trying to have strength. Like they're trying to look manly and like, you know, like be a little more dominant, because you have them, like if you really like if we were really being honest, you would have them dancing around every time you respond to their text or whatever is going on here. You have them fantasizing about you. I'm gonna pull from my Oracle deck. They really like your legs. I don't know if they've seen you in heels yet, but they would love to see you in heels. We have I'm broke, so they're kind of feeling broke about themselves. Maybe they just are looking at you like you're someone who's very lavish with the Ten of Pentacles, like you got it going on, you're very abundant, you can buy whatever you want, and that makes them a little nervous with the Three of Wands energy, the Nine of Wands. They feel like, you know, they're gonna keep their interest peaked. With the Emperor, they're very motivated. They don't really care what it takes, even if they have to work a second job. But with the I'm broke card, like it is something that they are recognizing about themselves in comparison to you with judgment. It's like they are looking at you as someone who has it going on, and they're like, like would I even be able to compete? So there's that kind of thing that has them interested as well. They're trying to fuck you for sure. Like they want to see what you look like naked. They want to like get you in doggy. They want to get you missionary. There's all sorts of positions. We have you could hurt me. So that's another reason that they might be trying to play it cool or trying to stay guarded. Maybe they want you to reveal your cards first. This person's already thinking about all sorts of things. Like they want it all with you. But they're also thinking about, because we have the Emperor and it's about, yeah, I fantasize about you, I told you. Because it's about Aries, it's about ego, you know, this person, they're scared of being hurt before they even take the first step, which is a little ahead of themselves if you ask me, but you know, that's just how they are. And yeah, and they know that you're not theirs. That kind of makes them nervous too, because they're like, okay, well, she's single, I'm single, I want to get at that, I'm broke, but I really want her, but then if I get her, then she could hurt me. Man, this person is already like all over the place thinking about you. I just said it. I think of you all day, every day. That is so funny. And we have, I'm always hard around you. Okay, bitch. Best believe this person is, maybe they're not constipated. Maybe they just have a boner and they're trying really hard to make it seem like they don't have a fucking boner. And like maybe it's at work, your place of work or something, and they gotta keep it profesh. Or like whatever it is. We have soulmate. Okay, all right. That card does not come out loosely in this deck. So if it's coming out, maybe this person could be your soulmate, like in some type of way. Maybe they're feeling the energy. Maybe you're feeling the energy for a reason. And maybe it's because you guys are supposed to fucking meet and be together. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, this person does not think you're a creep. They fucking do know you exist. They have a bigger crush on you than you do on them. They think you're very sexy. They like your tattoos from what they can see so far. They want to know if there are more that they haven't seen because they really want to see you get undressed. They like them titties. They want to see them more because they want you to be undressed. And just best believe that they're really out here bluffing hard, like very hard for you, Alyssa. Okay, girl, I love you so much. What's going on? 10%. Okay, hold on, guys. Plugging the phone in. I specifically used this other phone. I have like a higher quality phone because I knew that the other one would die on us. And this one I can at least plug in. So, Alyssa, I love you. I'm going to move on to the next person. Thank you so much for booking for the live. I appreciate you as always. And if you have a tattoo, a thigh tattoo, let me know because I don't know. I just want to know. There's something about what Spirit was saying to me. Okay, so move on to the next person, which is Joanne, my JoJo. I hope you are doing well. Let me pull up your question. You are on Venmo. Okay. All right, so you got an 18+ reading, channeled messages, charms with 2 added oracle, and dice. Okay. So I'm going to use a different set of dice for this reading, but it is going to be dice nonetheless. It's going to be super cool. And we're going to do charms as well. We're going to do added oracle for you. Let me get another oracle deck ready. Okay, I'm going to do... Got it. Okay. Let's do this. So, 18+. What's next in love? You're a Libra, Aries rising. You have another Gemini, JB initials, and a Virgo F initial. How do these guys feel about you? They're friends with benefits. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one row for JB and another row for F. One row for JB. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords. We have a star. Okay, so this is JB. Now let's do okay. All right. So, how is JB feeling about you? Okay. So, I feel like they are JB is in a sort of like a mental trap right now with themselves. There's a lot of self-loathing here. They're not feeling good enough for you. I mean, they're looking at you in a very high light for sure. Like, they're putting you on a big fucking pedestal. And they feel like you, sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah, they kind of feel like you have lots of options. I don't know if they know about this other person. They might not even have to know about it. They can probably tell from the fickleness of your energy or how you're not all over them. Like, maybe they expect you to be all over them. And they're looking at you as like this distant thing, like that, this unachievable, like, yes, they can have you sometimes, but they can't have you. And it makes them super nervous. Like, you're kind of like in the star energy, the Empress energy, you're kind of like unobtainable. And they feel like you're getting ready to walk the fuck away from them, or you just have a lot of possibilities that might lead you in a different direction. You might inevitably walk away from them. So they're getting a little nervous, not gonna lie. Because they're not really sure like how you're looking at them in particular. And I don't know why it matters how you're looking at them, but that's them being in a very weird self-loathing kind of place, state of mind. So they're kind of down and out. Like, they're not really feeling good about themselves is the energy. I want to pull from this deck. Ghost. Okay, I don't know if you ghosted them. Maybe they expect you to ghost them. I don't know if they ghosted you. If they did ghost you, it's not because they don't like you. It's because some people, I was like watching this reader, and she was like, basically some people take themselves out of the game. They take themselves out because of their own insecurities. And so maybe this person is trying to do that to you, or maybe they think, yeah, we have isolation. Or they're just like literally, no, my nails. They're just literally going through something, like to the point where they're isolating themselves from everyone and everything, and ghosting everyone and everything. And it's sort of this energy of just them being in a bad place. They love your taste. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just you could fucking hurt them, and they know that, and they're looking at you as the Empress. They're looking at you as a star. You're this very distant thing, and they don't know how to handle it. Like, some people choke at competition, right? Some people just don't know how to deal with it. This person is like a little too sensitive for their own good, and they're messing with the wrong woman because you're a Libra, so you're really like like, you definitely could hurt them for sure. I get that energy. Okay, so, and then F. So they're also looking at you like you could reject them, but they still want to be in the race. This person's a little more competitive than JB, who is someone who will take themselves out the race. F wants to still fuck you. They still want to be in the race. They don't want to they still want to try. And they kind of know that they're going to get hurt by you sort of inevitably, which is interesting, but they almost are willing to hurt themselves just so that they can kind of see this through, which is kind of funny. Because it's like, she's poking herself with the sword, and that's like how I think they're looking at you. Is like, they're not looking at you like this, but they're looking at you like you have their heart. And they're hoping for the best, but they might get fucked over, they might get hurt, they might get rejected, but I guess it's worth it. They're like, the pussy's worth it. So they're gonna stay in the race. They're not gonna take themselves out of it because they're very passionate about you and the connection, but they feel like it could go either way. We have strategy. This person might try to play strategy, or they might be strategic in this, or they're trying to be strategic in this. Maybe they're just, like I said, they're like, well, if I just don't give up and I'm just super stable, then I might win. So maybe they're just like, we'll see what happens. And I think it's because this person has like a King of Pentacles type of energy. Oh, Virgo, duh. So they have a hard time opening up, And once they do, they have a hard time moving on. It's not like this person is going to entertain multiple people. It's not like they're going to try and find someone else. Like they've chosen you. Yeah, oh, Jojo, you better be careful with this person. We have pain and we have passion. So yeah, it's like they've chosen you, and they might get hurt, but that's just gonna have to be what it is. They're like, we'll get to that when we come to it, but for now, I've already opened up to this person, and I just want to see where it goes, and hopefully they choose me. They even will settle for friendship, you know, like they, at the very least, they really do like the friendship and like what you guys have together. Yeah, I never want to lose you. So it's like, even if you don't want to be in a relationship with them, they definitely don't want to lose you. Like, they don't really care if they get hurt. They have a lot of passion. Maybe their strategy is just to be your friend at the end of the day, which I respect this person. I like it. So yeah, you can't have it in the long term, like be friends with you for sure. We have everything about you is flawless, and I stalk your social media. This person is super in love with you, and they're not going to give up that easily, you know, Virgo. So yeah, Jojo. Okay, let's pull the dice. We have the astrological dice and we have the number dice. You can take this as numerology, or you can take it as the houses. We have Taurus, and we have 7. So 7 can be a numeric number for you, or it could be the 7th house, Taurus in the 7th house. Okay, and then let's do your charms, which, what are we going to do it on? I'm going to do it all this notepad. Interesting. So, okay, I think they both like the scent of your perfume, or something about your perfume they really like. One of them wants to marry you, or they might both want to marry you. I'm like seeing this kind of ring as a literal, like it's a circle, but I'm seeing it as like a ring. Okay. You're like, I want to be cheesy. These are so cheesy. We have the new moon. You might be manifesting, or you might be working with the new moon or some sort of magic on this. I definitely feel like Spirit wants you to be at peace, whatever decision you choose. You are the apple of their eye. I feel like there's a lot of peace here. I really feel like both of them really like your kitty. They're both looking at you as the star, as someone who like is unachievable in some sort of way, or kind of distant. They might want a vacation with you, or you might want a vacation, and they might want to go to wherever you are if there is some sort of distance. I do think things are progressing now during the springtime. Things are sort of flourishing, at least in one of these connections. With Hummingbird and Song, I don't know if one of them's a singer or does live music, or like is a musician of some sort, but I'm kind of getting that energy, or maybe they sing about you in their free time or in the shower. With the pants, I love this fucking charm. It's so funny to me, and I always take it as like a heart on the sleeve, but it's like on the pant sleeve. They're definitely both trying to wear their heart on their sleeve for you. I think more so this last person, other than the last one, but yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like they really, really want something with you. For sure. Like, both of them are trying to take the necessary steps to get to the star, to get to you. And they really want to get in there. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh my god, he is a singer. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think they sing about you, and you are like a big source of inspiration for them, which is really, really cute. Ah, that's cute. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do your channel messages. Let me try not to make a mess, though. Okay. So who do you want channeled messages from the most? Do you want it? I personally, I don't know. F would be great because it was a great reading, but I feel like the person who needs to talk is JB. I don't know. It's up to you. It's really up to you. So let me know. And then I have another dice, but I haven't learned it yet. I don't know if you know. These are planets, I think. Yeah, they are. They're planets. So I don't know what this symbol is. Maybe you know, but the reason I'm not using it is because I want to look ignorant. Okay, so let's do channel messages from F. What would he say to you? Okay, hold on. Let me change the fucking song here. Okay. Channel messages. I'm invested in this, and I really want to have something with you where we're both kind of on the same page. And I'm waiting for you to make a decision so that we can turn over a new leaf, because I just feel like things could only get better from here. I feel like we built a very solid foundation of trust. I really trust you. I really feel like I can talk to you about anything and open up to you in ways that I've never been able to do that with anyone else before. And I'm ready to come towards you. I'm ready to move towards you, but I feel like you're not ready. Like, I definitely sense hesitation here on your part. I feel like we need to talk. I feel like we need to have to talk about some things, because things are not really that clear from your side. Like, I'm very sure about you, and I'm very sure about pursuing this and being in a relationship with you and literally being boyfriend and girlfriend. But I'm not getting that from you. Like, I don't know if you see a future with me, and I want to fight for this connection because I feel like there's a victory here. Like, I feel like we'll be really great together, we'll be really successful, and I don't just get into relationships just to get into them. I get into them with people I think that could be like the mother of my children, that people, well, not people, but I feel like you could be the mother of my children. I feel like we could get married. I feel like this could go all the way. And I'm waiting for you to communicate with me so that I can offer this commitment to you, because I don't want to just offer it like outright and look like a fool. I'm trying to like still be a man and be strong and stay strong in this. But I'm confused by you. Like, I don't know what you want, and you kind of distance yourself from me, and it makes me feel like maybe it's all in my head, or maybe I'm not reading the signals the right way. But what I know, what I really, really know, is that I'm super attracted to you, and I have a lot to offer. Like, I'm stable. I can give you a really nice life. I can be a really great boyfriend. I can really help you transform things and help you with your business and support you in the way that you need. And I feel like we were destined to meet. Like, I feel like I was supposed to meet you, and I feel like we're supposed to have some sort of role in each other's life and like work towards each other. Now, I'm not sure if that role is to be together. I mean, I want it to be. I think it is to be together because you make me very happy, but I would settle as your friend because I don't want to not be in your life. Like, I want to do whatever I can to be in your life at whatever juncture that is. So I'm just kind of waiting for you to tell me what it is you want. And until we have that talk, I don't know if I'm ready to tell you I love you, even though I do. And I am ready to tell you that. I just don't, like I said, want to put all my fucking cards on the table because you're being very guarded. And it looks like you have a lot of options. And I don't know, you're not telling me like how you feel, and it makes me anticipate that I'm gonna get hurt, that you're gonna reject me, and that you don't actually care for me, and that this isn't actually leading to a commitment, and it scares the shit out of me. Like, I really don't fucking know what to think. Every time I do, I don't. And all I really want from you and from this is some stability, because I'm tired of like not knowing and not being able to like trust myself and understand this connection like for what it is. I prefer for things to be more stable and for things to be more communicative, and I feel like we're playing a weird chess game that I don't really want to be involved in. I'm willing to take this leap of faith, and I'm willing to like stop juggling my options. I'm just wondering if you're willing to do the same. So let me know what it is that you want. I'm ready to give you my heart. I've thought a lot about this, and I have my eye on you, and I'm set on this, and I hope that it manifests the way that I want it to. Good night, Najee. I love you. Whew. Okay, so that gave me heartburn. I don't know if this person's having chest problems or if they had too many hot Cheetos or whatever's going on, but I have fucking heartburn all of a sudden channeling them. But yeah, they're very sincere about what they're saying, for sure. For sure, for sure. So, Jojo, stop playing him. All right. I love you, girl, so much. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love when you finally join. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Kacee. Sorry, Kacee, let me pull up in your question. Okay, so Kacee, I love you, Jojo. So you got a 18 plus deck pull, channeled messages. Your question is, if I fly across the country this month to see your guy, your twin flame, does he want to do sexy, intimate things together? And if so, what kind of stuff? Okay, so let's get into it. Super juicy. Hi, Kacee. How are you? Thank you for joining the live again, Queen. Okay, so, to start, we have the High Priestess. Oh my God. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, first of all, your person would love if you flew to see them. That is a huge vibe. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Temperance. Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands, and bottom of the deck energy, Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, of course they want sexy time. I mean, I already knew that as I was reading the question. But I think it's like such a mystery of like what it's gonna be like. So it's either you guys have done it before, you haven't, or it's been a very long time. So they're very excited about it because they already have so much love for you, you know, like it's already kind of like a relationship where you guys have this bond, and they're really excited to like go all the way. The thing about this person is their love language is like giving, like they're a very giving person, so they want to literally like give to you and thank you, Jasmine, hi. They want to give to you, probably feed you, probably like cuddle with you. This person doesn't want to just like hit it and quit it. They really want to like be there and like be with you, you know what I'm saying? They probably want to take you out to eat. They probably want to give you some presents. This person really wants to worship you. I feel like this person, it like wants to take it slow as well. Like they want to really indulge in foreplay. They really want to see you naked. They love your body, like they love your booty, they love your titties. They want to see all of it. They want to see you undressed, maybe even in like accessories or lingerie or whatever it is. This person really wants to see your booty. That's like a big energy. But they really want to like indulge in foreplay. Like I think this person would literally like suck on your toes. They would try to eat you out. They would try to pleasure you and make you wet and make you come. This person wants to like do it all with you. But there's a huge energy in wanting to like make you wet and like get you going in that kind of way. They really want to see you orgasm. There's not like a huge focus on them and like their own pleasure, which is really funny. And it's because they're kind of worshiping you as like a queen. They're seeing you as someone who deserves all of this stuff. Especially if you come like fly across the country to see them, they're like the first thing they want to do is like make you come and give to you because hello, hi. I feel like this person even is like kind of kinky, like they would want to eat your ass and like probably play with toys, something about toys as well, or they want to experiment. But there's a lot of like emotional aspects of this as well. Like this person, they definitely want to like emotionally give to you. Like this person wants to cuddle, they want to be intimate in that way, they want to have heart-to-heart conversations, pillow talk, like they want to, you know, put their heart on their sleeve and take that leap of faith. There's a very nice like refreshing energy of them wanting to spend time with you on like that kind of level and be very intimate. This person loves your hair. Something about your hair is really beautiful to them. They love your body. Yeah, everything about you is flawless. And they love your sense of style. You are my drug of choice. Yeah, like this person doesn't need to eat or drink anything in the morning. They just really want like you. They're just like, I just want to like be with you and only you, and that is it. Like I can't get away from this imagery, which is really funny. We have baby daddy. This person might want to put their seed in you. They might want to make you pregnant if they can. You're the first thing I think about in the morning. I wish I could kiss you. Yeah, this person would want to take their time with you. Like they want to kiss you. They want to make out with you. They want to be like slow with you. They would probably like make out sessions for a very long time. They love your booty. They'd want to like kiss all down your body. They love your titties. So yeah, like everything about you is like what they really, really want. And I feel like this person wants to see you dressed up. Like they really want to take you out on dates and they want to see you like in heels, or they want to see you dressed up. They wish they were in bed with you right now, like right now as we speak, and they're really sad without you. Okay. I'm gonna pull from this. But yeah, I think this person they really want you to fly out. They really want to take this leap of faith with you. They really want to be in like an official commitment with you. So give thanks to the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires, and balance. Love is not always agreeing just for the sake of it. a great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel like this person really, really wants to have balance with you. They really want to be with you, and be on that level. They really like you. They really, really like you. And they're very attracted to you too. And they feel like you guys have a 5-dimensional connection, and they can't wait to just like eat you. Like if you were like a food, they would literally eat you, is the vibe. Okay, so let's do your channeled messages. Like, what would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? I cannot wait to take this to the next level and just transform this connection. You make me so freaking happy, and I love you so freaking much, and I can't wait to like be with you in person and show you just how much I care and love for you. I want to take you out on dates. I want to treat you right. We might even fucking get married by the time that I see you, because I don't know if I'll be able to let you go. I'm so fucking passionate about you, and I just know that I'm going to tell you that I love you all the time, and like just you traveling towards me would just be the best thing ever, and it would just take our relationship to the next level, and I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to fuck you. I'm excited to give to you and worship you and pleasure you and make you come and take you out on dates and kiss you and all those things. Like, you just make me so excited, and I just think you're so beautiful. I think you're so mysterious too, and I can't wait to like get inside your mind and know more about you and learn more about you, because I feel like there's still always even more to talk about, more to learn, all of these things, and I'm just excited to see, you know, where this continues to go. You have me so kind of like love struck about you, and you know, you're beautiful, and you know, who knows, I might even put a freaking baby in you. I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not at the same time, and it's just because I'm very passionate about you, and I just feel like you are amazing. I also love your booty, I love your body, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay. That was so beautiful. All right, Kacee, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. And Allison, this is the Erotic Fantasy Tarot deck. You can find it on Amazon. Okay. All right, so Shanice, you are next, girl. Give me a second though. I'm gonna get a sip of water. I don't have any water next to me. Let me pull up your question. Okay. So you got a regular and channel messages plus oracle and charms. Okay, I got you. Give me one moment. I'm gonna get some water. What are you doing down here? Are you being silly? What are you doing? That's it. Hey. Excuse me, what are you doing? Hello? Jack? my dog is so weird. He literally, okay, so I live in a townhome and it's like 3 stories. And when you open the door to like get into the house, you're immediately met with a flight of stairs. And he was down there, like, what a weirdo. Like, not here in the living room on the couch enjoying the house, like none of that. Like, fucking by the door, like a weirdo. He's so funny. Okay, I'm all out of breath going up the stairs. All right, so Shanice, my queen, you are next. You got a regular deck pool and 2 Oracle and Charms. Okay, so let me know what your question is. And then after Shanice is Alyssa. So you want to know what the rest of your year will look like, and then channeled messages from your guides. What will the rest of your year look like? That's a great question. Maybe I should do a reading on YouTube like that. Like the next 6 months, once we're in June. All right. We have the 9 of Pentacles or the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the King of why do I keep saying Pentacles? The King of Wands, the Magician, we have the Sun, we have the 10 of Cups, we have the Princess of Swords, we have the King of Swords, and we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands, okay. So, the rest of your year, I feel like it's looking really good. I feel like the hard part of what you've been going through is over. Like the worst is now behind you. So if you felt like things were really difficult towards the beginning of this year, which I think same. I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, like same. This has been a very difficult year. The worst is now behind you. Like the hard part about things are in the past. It really is looking like you are supposed to meet this man, and this person is manifesting into your life, and you're going to be very, very fucking happy with them, because we have the 10 of Cups, we don't have the 9 of Cups, we have the 10, and then the Sun, we have these 2 children playing together, we have the 2 people in the 10 of Cups, and we have that King of Wands energy. Yeah, faith is going to be a big thing. Maybe your interest. Oh my God, Shanice. And if you're losing faith or trust, keep the faith and trust, because the energy is gaining momentum for sure. And the energy's changing. So if you felt like things were kind of shitty in the beginning, like that's definitely going to change. A lot of your manifestations are coming through, they're coming true. The Sun is coming out. I feel like the summer is going to be, okay, stop keeps wanting to come out, and I don't know what that means. Maybe you do. Maybe it means stop baby, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Maybe it just means stop with the overthinking, Shanice. Like, maybe your guides really just have to tell you, like, stop, like, flat the fuck out. And they're saying trust, have faith, like, understand that the energy is gaining momentum, that the rest of your year is looking really, really good. And I feel like you're going to spend the rest of your year with someone that you end up meeting, that you ended up manifesting. And I feel like there's going to be a bit of a long distance connection with them, with the Princess of Swords. There's going to be a need for you guys to communicate online or virtually. But I feel like you guys will kind of come together at a certain point. Like, there will be a unity. Like, you won't necessarily have to be in separation forever, is the energy. And I feel like with the Four of Wands, you know, you're on your destined path. So things are manifesting. I feel like with the Sun, there is a lot of purity, a lot of beauty that's coming to light. And you don't have to worry about anything because you are on your destined path. And I think you just need to remain patient. I think you need to just remain faithful and remain trustful. Understand all of these things that I'm saying. I'm just kind of repeating what you already know or what you are starting to question, and your guys are kind of throwing it back into your face, which is why they're saying stop. We have man holding a coin. Okay. So Zaddy is near. Don't give up. Have patience. Have faith. Man holding a heart. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, Archangel Michael with the root chakra. Yeah, with stop in the root chakra, to me and cornucopia, it represents staying grounded and not allowing yourself to overthink or to shake your faith in any sort of way. And with the cornucopia, you are going to be very abundant. You're going to be manifesting not just love, but abundance and like more opportunity within your finances. This is really, really good news. And I feel like there's something about like being destined to work for yourself or something on the table where you're going to be able to kind of like work for yourself in some sort of way, which is really beautiful. We have inner temple. So if you ever feel like you're kind of being shaken up in your faith or your trust, that's when you're supposed to tune into the portal of your heart and understand that all the answers, all the resources, all the tools you need are already provided within yourself. And answer the call. What is your call? What is the call? What is your soul calling you to do? The Four of Pentacles here. I feel like, Four of Wands. Why do I keep saying Pentacles? With the Four of Wands, like your destiny is here, like you're already on the right path towards it, but I feel like you're not supposed to discover that just yet. Like you're supposed to go on this journey and manifest this person before you discover what it is that you're supposed to do, like financially or as a career or maybe like as like your sole purpose. So the angels, your guys, they're just telling you to be patient right now. Everything is unfolding naturally and exactly how it needs to be, and the worst is now behind you. So if you were kind of stressed about, you know, what is happening in the future because of what's already happened, like, you know, maybe this year, just understand that it's not going to be like that, okay? We have time. You're trying too hard, give it time. And we have look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, inner temple, look inside yourself. Anytime you're in doubt about anything, understand that you have all the tools and necessary resources within yourself to get the answers that you need. So trust your guides, okay? So now I'm going to do your channel messages and see what your guides have to say. And then, well, let's do your fucking charms first, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna do your charms. Shanice with the passport. I swear to fucking God, bitch. You need to travel. It's like, you're supposed to discover something. We have M, we have A, we have F. Ooh, that spells fam. Because you got your soul fam. Ah. We have G, we have T, we have he. We have she, we have sweet, let, we have cherry. Someone's supposed to pop your cherry, or your travel cherry, your passport cherry. Okay. We have hummingbird, elephant. Okay. I need to look up the spiritual meaning of hummingbird because that charm keeps coming out and I really don't know what to say about it other than maybe look out for some hummingbirds. It could be a sign. Wish upon a star. Definitely manifest with the new moon. I really hope you manifested with this past new moon, Shanice, in Taurus, because that was a great moon to manifest for abundance. And, you know, I feel like wisdom, like you are gaining a lot of insight about yourself on this path and you're on the right path, and that's something that you need to know ahead of time. And someone is, I feel like, going to come towards you very soon. Okay. All right, so I'm being very called to do your channel messages from your guides. So let's do them. What would your guides say to you? What would your guides say to you? Oh my God, that's so cool. I really like that. Okay. Okay, guides. Whoa, they have so much to say, I swear to God. You need to trust us. You need to trust that we have your best interests at hand. We are sending you love, and we are also going to send you some opportunity for work because we know that you got work. We know that you got to feed yourself. And we know that you want to be loved and all that great stuff. So just trust that both sixes are coming for you. Love and abundance and prosperity. Your person is creeping up closer to you, and it is all very reliant on you and the effort you put into yourself. So it's very important that you understand that a lot of the answers and what you need is within yourself, and that you are able to call upon those resources, because the more healing and the more you do with yourself, the more you activate yourself being closer to this person. But you are going to be in a relationship pretty soon, and I hope you're ready for it. Please don't self-sabotage. You're also going to have a lot of abundance, a lot of options as far as your finances go, and opportunities kind of come about where you're going to be able to work for yourself or work from home, work remote, and it's going to make you very happy. You're going to have the ability to really spend on yourself the way that you've always wanted to, and you're going to feel very good in the connection, in the relationship, because you're going to feel like your karmic justice has come. And this karmic justice, I feel like, has been meant for you. You've been meaning to achieve victory and success and step into a more dominant energy where you know that when you do something and put something out in the universe rewards you back. And I think you're just sort of looking for that reassurance. And we are here to tell you that it is coming for you. You just have to have that faith and that belief system. And if you don't, and if you feel like that's shakeable, you need to go within. You need to look within and understand that there's nothing that can shake that, because what's meant for you will come for you. And trust me, all of this is coming for you. And you have to keep affirming that it is coming for you. It's already on its way. You can't tell a Prime package to take a U-turn and go to the other house, because it's already coming for you. You already ordered it, and Prime is already packing it, and it's on its motherfucking way. But it's about being available to it to receive it. Don't cancel the order. Don't say, no, never mind, because you decided that you didn't want what was in the package. Understand that you asked for it and it's coming for you. And I feel like a journey of self-commitment is something that is very important, because what we really want to stress before we give you the things that we give you is that it's important that you do the inner work within and the healing, so that we can, so that you can receive these blessings that are coming for you. And best believe a lot of that is what's coming for you, but a lot of what needs to be cleared, a lot of the healing work that is necessary is in your mind. It's this overthinking mentality. It's talking yourself out of things that you already know that you're destined for. It's talking yourself out of opportunities that you already know are coming for you. And you have to trust your intuition a little bit more and not trust your mind. Your mind really does manipulate you, and it does get you thinking in all sorts of directions. And really what you need to do is start relying more on your heart space and your gut. Take the leap of faith that you know that you're supposed to take and continue to manifest. Don't just manifest once or twice, continue to manifest. It's a free will decision to ask for help, but you have to do that. You have to ask for help. Right now you're building that solid foundation in order for you to have room for this work opportunity and in order for you to have room for this lover and this opportunity with them. Because you can't do it without having that solid foundation. And you know that, we know that, and I know that. And the point is that we really want you to be set up for success. Ultimate success, not just part-time success, but ultimate success. Success where it stands and it stays and it's there. So continue to do the work that you're doing and transform, because on the other side of that transformation, honey, there is a lot of good coming for you. Woo! All right. That was gorgeous. All right, love. So that was your channel messages from your guides. I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining. As always, it seems like they really, really want you to continue like doing the healing, because that healing, that shadow work is the basis for your foundation and your success, literally. And they really, really want you to continue with that so that they can send you these blessings, not as like a part-time, like they don't want to send you like a relationship or a man just to like for the fuck's sake of it. They really want to send you like your end-all be-all. Same thing with your career and same thing with your abundance. That's what they want for you, more than ever. Okay, so I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to be moving on to the next person, which is Alyssa. Alyssa number 2. Okay, Alyssa, so you got a regular deck pull and you want to know what your purpose is in this lifetime. Okay, all right. So what is your purpose in this lifetime? What is your purpose in this lifetime? To start, we have the Empress. What a beautiful start. We have the Lovers. We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the Princess of Cups. Or the Prince of Cups. We have the Princess of Torches in reverse. And we have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, and Strength. What is your purpose in life? I mean, I honestly feel like a big part of your purpose is to I really feel like a big part of your purpose is to be a mother of some sort. Alyssa, I already did your reading. You were number 1. We're on Alyssa number 2. So you can rewind and you'll find your reading. So Alyssa number 2. Your purpose in life is to be a mother, I feel like, and a lover, quite literally, like to love unconditionally and have that kind of purpose. So I don't know if you have like a soul children or something about your child is supposed to be a part of like your destiny or your soul, but I feel like you have have some sort of connection to a child that has not yet been born, obviously, and they are a big part of your destiny and your purpose. And I feel like you are going to be moving forward with that. I feel like you are going to be able to really have a beautiful life where you get to love and be very abundant. Like, I think a lot of what Spirit wants for you is to discover what the highest vibration is, to love and be loved. And with the Hermit, I think it's also being on the spiritual path. I think it's important for you to be on the spiritual path and for you to be conscious, because by being in this energy of consciousness, you awaken like future generations. So whatever children you have, you're going to teach them about this. You're going to raise them to be incredible children. They're going to be little light workers and spiritual babies that come into the world and teach other people. And there's a huge role in that. And it just seems like a lot of what you're meant to do is be loved and be loved by someone, by something. And you're a very important kind of role in this whole kind of setup. Another thing they want you to know is that you're going to be very abundant, or you're meant to be very abundant. Like, you're supposed to have stability and abundance in your life and be very successful that way. And that provides a very solid foundation in order for you to really have a lot of strength, in order for you to really set up the world that like you have in mind. You know, they don't want you to be like a struggling mom that has to worry about putting food on the table. They want you to be taken care of so that you can worry about raising these kids into beautiful little spiritual soldiers and gangsters, so that they are going to be, taught about consciousness and taught about the world and how to treat people and what love really is. And like, you're really just supposed to be here to express yourself and be passionate and be sort of a reflection, as a mirror, as like a mother. Yeah, we have consciousness, like I said. So that just really goes to show like that you're very blessed as a soul, but there definitely is a huge connection here to an unborn child of yours or children of yours that are supposed to come here and be your children. Like, yeah, look at this, we have love. A big part of your purpose is to love and be loved. And this is also, you being in love. So it also goes to show it's like important for you to be in love with whoever you're with in order to create these children and be with them. And like, yeah, like they're supposed to be a soulmate. I feel like your children are also going to be soul children, which is really beautiful. But you're supposed to have this kind of backbone and this strength, and that's supposed to propel things forward. Who knows, maybe your children end up doing something really incredible, and you end up being like a momager or whatever it is. Like, you never know. It could be like a Kris Jenner situation, but or they could, we don't have to be shallow about it. They could be a Pulitzer Prize winner. It doesn't have to be something stupid like the Kardashians. It could be like really magnificent, like they create like something very scientific, or something in the medical field. The point is, I feel like you're supposed to give birth and be a mother to some really incredible soul children, and it's part of your soul purpose. And I feel like with transformation, it's necessary for you to go through the transformation that you're going through, and in order for you to understand like this process. And maybe that goes to your relationship with your person right now, or anything like that. So if you're questioning that, definitely don't. Just kind of go with the flow and keep the faith, because you are meant to have love and be loved and feel very stable in this life, in this connection. So this is really gorgeous. I love this for you. And keep up the good work with your spirituality and your consciousness, because it's very necessary for your journey and like who you are and what you're supposed to be. Because the more that you become spiritual, the more that you are on this path, the more that you are able to really fulfill your destiny and your purpose. All right, I love you, Alyssa. Number 2, thank you so much. I really hope that resonated. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the live. My throat is like closing up. All right, Ashley, hold on one second. I didn't do yours. I put a check mark next to yours, and I'm not sure why. I think I had like 3 A's in a row. I'm sorry about that. You were supposed to be number 3, but I can do yours right now if you would like me to. I have your question in front of me. And then for everyone tuning in right now, everyone joining, these are paid lives. All of these people pre-booked. If you want to pre-book, all that information is on my Instagram. That's why I encourage you guys to follow me on Instagram so that I can get you guys booked in. I was kind of explaining in the intro, it's like there's never going to be a time where a person, like a tarot reader, does a personal reading on the spot. Like you usually have to book with them in advance, and that's just how it goes. There's like a whole supply and demand, and I don't know a lot of tarot readers doing private readings anymore, let alone live. So I encourage you guys to book ahead of time or pre-book. I already have people pre-booked for Saturday's live, so if you guys want to pre-book and secure your spot for Saturday, you can. All that information is on my Instagram at Samantha James Tarot, or you can go to my past lives and you can check out the description box there. I have information there as well. So if you don't have Instagram, you can still find the information on my YouTube or in my description boxes. Okay, so Ashley, I'm gonna do your reading. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip you. So why did TY block you after your fight? Why did TY block you after your fight? Okay, to start we have the 7 of Swords. Whoa. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have the Empress. Wow, Emperor and Empress, but one is in reverse. We have the Hermit. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. The 8 of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Swords. Interesting. 3 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Why did they block you? Why did they block you after the fight? With love, reflection. Okay. You're triggering this person. It's not your fault, obviously. Like, you're not trying to. But this person's triggered because they really have a lot of feelings for you. You bring out a lot of feelings in them that they do not want to have. That they honestly want nothing to do with. This person is someone that like rather be a player. We have ghost. Yeah, they like try to ghost you. It's funny because they're trying to act like they have a bunch of power in the connection, but they really don't have any power. I feel like this person really loves you, and like you guys are mirrors to each other. Like you have this twin flame dynamic, but you're like a better mirror. You know, you're an Empress. Like they should be on your level with the Emperor here, but they're in reverse because they're not feeling themselves. They're not feeling good about themselves. They're not feeling worthy, not feeling abundant. This person has a lot of mental blocks. Like they kind of do this to themselves. Like you're over here probably gassing them up, building them up, making them feel good, but they do this to themselves. Like it's hard to explain. So it's like anytime you hit success or you're super abundant, it triggers them into them not feeling abundant or successful enough. This person's kind of competitive to the point where it's like self-limiting. And you bring a lot of things to the surface, not even on purpose, that trigger them. And part of it is their feelings. Like, they never meant to have this many feelings for you, and they have a lot of feelings for you. And I think you also bring up a lot of good points. So maybe you guys, like had a fight and they blocked you, and it's because you probably said something to them. Like, you actually said the truth. You preached some wisdom. Like, you're not gonna baby this person. You're not afraid to put them in their place. You're not afraid to be like, this is what's going on, fuck you. Like, and you're gonna stand by your fucking point because you're the empress. And they don't like that. They don't like a strong woman, like, low key. Like, that kind of like hurt their ego. That kind of intimidated them. They wanted you to be more passive. They wanted you to be like, okay, you're right, I'm wrong. And you weren't gonna do that because you're the fucking empress, and nor should you. You're also abundant as fuck. And that triggers them a lot. What also triggers them is that you have a lot of love to give. Like, this person, they almost feel undeserving of that love, and it's hard for them to accept it. Like, you're the sun, and you're this love, and you're reflecting all of this brightness at them, and they don't even know how to deal with it. It's like they gotta shield themselves from it. They'd rather be in hermit mode. They'd rather be a vampire. They'd rather be inside. They don't want to see all this light. They want to, like, they're the type of person where, like, if natural light shines into the room, they want to, like, pull the blinds. Like, they want to, like, make sure the blinds are covering it because it's too much light for them. And that's kind of how you are. Like, you're too much light for them, and that scares the shit out of them. As much as, like, you're put in their life for a reason, this person is, like, kind of like a broken heart over this. Like, they feel like you are everything, and they don't know how to be that person back. And it triggers them, and it hurts their ego, because they don't feel good about themselves. So the reason they blocked you is because they're trying to act like they have power when they don't. They're not doing anything behind your back, if you were wondering. That's not why they blocked you. They didn't block you to hide anything or keep anything from you. They blocked you because they're hiding from the world, literally. With the Four of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. They don't know what direction they want to take this in. They're trying to have power with it. They're trying to act all like, you know, they're in control of the situation, but they're not. Like, we have friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship. Like, at the end of the day, you guys have a really great friendship, and I do think this person is going to come back around. They are going to treat you right. They're going to love you, but in the meantime, like, I don't know if you have to put up with this shit. I think mostly in the meantime, what you need to know is that you didn't do anything wrong, and that this person isn't fucking around on you. They're not, like, doing anything behind your back. They're just more so, like, concerned by their feelings for you. Like, they have a lot of fucking feelings, and it triggers the shit out of them, and they didn't think it would get to this point. But it's like, they look at you and they're like almost jealous. Like, they almost compare themselves to you. Like, you have more money than them, you have more this, you have more that, and it triggers them in a negative way. Instead of stepping up to the plate like the Emperor and being like, this is my person, and we're a team together, we're Beyonce and Jay-Z, we're a power couple. Instead of being like that, like, this person is like hiding from the light. Like I said, they want to pull the blinds. They don't know what to do. So with the Four of Swords energy and Ghost, they're doing this to everybody. Like, I wouldn't doubt that they're, like, not responding to anybody right now, even their own friends, and they just kind of suck. Like, they're just kind of in a sucky energy. But from what I can see from the Oracle, like, they definitely will be back. And they probably will apologize to you. Because they love you too much, and they think that you make them very happy, and you are the Empress. Like, you're very beautiful, and it's hard to resist. But in the meantime, like, they definitely fucked up, and I'm sorry you're going through this. And I'm sorry I skipped this. I don't know, I put like a check mark next to you. I don't know why I did that. But I saw your question, I'm like, I didn't answer this question. So I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, and I really hope this person gets out of this funky energy and hits you up because they love you. Okay, girl, so I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. So that concludes the live for tonight. Thank you everyone who booked, everyone who joined, everyone who watched. If you guys want to pre-book for the next live, you can. All the information is usually in my description box in all my videos. Or if you want to, you can message me on Instagram and I will walk you through it and help you out. I'm going live again on Saturday. I already have a pre-booking list of 2 people, so if you guys want to book, you can, so you can secure your spot. But in the meantime, I love you and appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm going to see you all at your next reading, because I will be posting probably tomorrow or the next day a really exciting video. And have a lovely Thursday night. Oh, I'm falling asleep. I love you guys. Good night, everyone.